Okay. So I'm pretty much going to see who comes up. See who pretty much comes up. Okay. So a hot zip code that the hedge funds is looking for is 77084. And we mentioned this on the previous live. People need to get involved when it comes to at least segments of liens in Texas because property tax is insane. Seems very easy to get behind in taxes either in New York or Texas. And scenarios of finding vacant properties, zombie properties, getting the bad boys under contract, 40 cents on the dollar, and getting a cash buyer from either Cash Homes Now, that's Cash Now Homes Dispo.com for you guys. But you can submit your deals to them and be able to get a good spread. People should always look for either 77084 or the Greater Heights area, Pasadena, if you're in those areas. And even if you're not in those areas, virtual wholesale real estate has made things literally just a glory haven in itself. So I'm gonna share my screen, and for anybody that wants to come up, it's an open panel, man. Y'all need to be able to get involved as well. Plus, people need to be able to figure it out because these hedge funds is coming in these areas and they're zeroing in. So they're going in the price range of 180 to 350. So those are the price ranges where pretty much the affordable range of housing. So incomes that are making around 40 to 50,000 in Houston, those ranges would probably be around their area. Even if they had like a first-time home buyer program, it will still be around $220,000 $240,000 range. So I'm gonna share my screen. If anybody wants to come up and join, feel free to come up and join. So I'm gonna share my screen, and hopefully we can be able to get this thing running more smoothly. I hate doing this shit and it doesn't fully cooperate with me. Okay, so let me get this. Yeah, we up early. Up early with it. People need to figure out what's going on in their market area. So, because I got a lot of people that's from the Houston area, so they've been hounding me on this. Okay, so 77084. So this is the MLS, the pre-foreclosures, auctions, bank owned, the cash buyers. So what you would do in a perfect scenario is link any type of motivated sellers with the cash buyers. So I go for property liens, any type of liens, due to the fact that, you'd be able to get a motivated seller because they got a lot of liens they need to be able to clear up. So these are the properties. I'm gonna pick a lien that has more than 5,000 in liens, preferably. Let's see this address real quick. And for all the people that's coming in, this is an open panel. Feel free to join in as well. Feel free to join in. So the comps is 200,000. Lien of 1,000. I don't know if that's paid off. MLS. Let's look at the area. Let's see what the investors are buying in this area. Okay, so there's 33 fix and flips in this area. So let's see what they get it for and how much they flipped it. 196. Negative. This is not accurate. There must be a mansion in this area. There has to be a mansion in this area to make the comp that big. Try to find old owners, people that's been in the neighborhood, preferably tired landlords, somebody that's renting it out. So I'm trying to find the oldest comp when it comes to fix and flip. But we can move on. We can pretty much move on and just go to the lanes and do the filtering there. Okay. 3-2, 3-2, 4-2, 4-2. In the hedge fund, they'll buy 3-1. They'll buy 3-1, they'll buy 2-1. It just has to be in this zip code. And even if you couldn't haul it off to the hedge fund, you can go to Cash Now Homes and fork that off. Or just go on Investor Carrot and just advertise the contract. So I'm trying to get this to scroll to this other sign. Abstract of judgment. I'm trying to get it where I can scroll a little bit to the side so I can get that lien amount. Okay. Negative equity. Saddle Breed Road. And even if it does have an HOA, you would have to calculate on what is their estimated monthly amount and also their yearly amount as well. I hate how PropStream is slow like this. Let me see if anybody's in the back. Okay. I wish this thing would stop loading like this. It should stop loading like this. Okay. Okay. Off market, 260. Bought it for 187. Owned it for 5 years. Cynthia Taylor. I need to find heavy liens. I need to find a lien that is like 5,000 or up. I need liens that are literally like 5,000 or up. I don't like dealing with baby liens because they could be able to pay that off with ease. So this is all data from this neighborhood specifically. So this is all data, neighborhood, area to area, block to block. Okay, 31 fix and flips. click on that. They get it for 201. Yeah, so there must be a mansion in this neighborhood because the comps is not even accurate enough where it can be able to give me the real number on where did they get it at. Do they get it for 203 and sell it for 275? But it's not even giving me that accurate type of number. So let me scroll around. I wish I can be able to get this cut off. Okay. So there is a pool, and the hedge fund, I believe the hedge fund will take a pool. And plus, pools give it more attraction and appeal. I'm trying to get the full equity amount. Okay, 284, $3,000 in loan. Well, liens, loan 108. Comps 200. Takes 60 days to get out the market. So let's look at the lien details. So it's an HOA lien. Let me back out a little bit. Wow, it cuts off. That's crazy. Okay. Damn. I didn't mean to go that deep. Okay. Matter of fact, let me look at their tax information. Let me look at that really quick. Okay. So this is their tax amount. Property tax is 27. So this drastically changed since 2017. It started getting progressively higher. You can look at their mortgage. That is the mortgage company. That was the year. The company and the term amount, and also their loan payment as well. So these are history, transaction, loan type, buyer type, documents and report. Not really necessary, but just still a useful tool. Give you the analysis, but still, let's do a Google search in this area. Respect to you as well, Mika. Definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. If anybody wants to come up on the panel, feel free to click on that link. We analyze in Houston, so we're looking at these markets real quick brief. Okay. So I got to research these streets as well. Okay. Bingo. Okay. Let me see if there's anybody in the backstage real quick before I dive deep into this. Okay. Okay, so I need to get the street view. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. So this is the area. Well, this must be the surrounding area. So let's look at this neighborhood right here specifically. Okay. Wow. Okay, so the comps in this area is 200,000. So this is really in the range of where the hedge fund is trying to buy. Specifically, if you can get these contracts locked up for 120 and send it to the hedge fund and get a good spread, get you a good in-between spread at least on the bare minimum at 20, 30,000. If you do it investor carrot, you might get more because you can pretty much mark up the contract. Ask them to put an earnest money deposit of $1,000 to show them that they're serious. $3,000, a lot of people would say, but still, these neighborhoods, 200,000 based on the data. So let me look at this. Let me copy, paste that bad boy, put it on PropStream and see what happens. So you can see this home specifically, they say 284, but the comps is 200. Equity, this person owes $3,000, got 3 liens. Howland Street, Houston. Seems like it's not pulling up. Wow. Okay. So let me keep scrolling down. But this is the area comp. So let's look at. Matter of fact, I want to look at more of New York, but let's do 2 more Houston situations. Then I can be able to circle around to New York. Okay, James River Lane. Damn. I don't know why I keep doing this. What the hell with it? 7. Okay. So here is how I'm going to filter this out. High equity with an absentee owner that's pretty much out of state. So this is how I'm going to filter this one down. High equity. Okay, high equity. Absentee owner. Individual. Owned it for 10 years or better. Absentee. Out of state. Bingo. And this is also the market research as well. So that's pretty much how much per square foot it has rose up to. So, okay, so we got a list of 187 of absentee high equity homeowners with no loans, no liens. It's just straight up and down. So if it was a perfect world, I would try to see if I can get this locked up for 130, 145 cash offer. So let's go to this address right here. If it was a perfect world. Okay, so it does have an HOA. Non-owner occupied, so they're renting this bad boy out. 196. Got it for 169. But the comps is only 175. But it gets out the market quick in this area. So really, I try to do one thing. I'll try to get the 3 highest comps. Andy, no problem. No problem. No problem, Andy. That is funny. No problem. So what I do is I will search this neighborhood. Get these maps really quickly. So this is 1621-9 Green Lane. Okay, so where is any landmarks? Any known landmarks? Looks like a nice little neighborhood. Let me look at the street. Okay. No double lines. It's a neighborhood setting, so these houses are very nice. Houses are very nice. Like I said, try to get them under a price range. Try to get them in that good price range and see what you can be able to do. Because that market area is pretty much a hot spot on where they want to buy, where they're attracted to, what levels that you need to go to, maybe text blasting. If you're pretty much a person that wants to get something very quickly, if you're a situational type person where you want to be able to get the highest conversion rates, maybe cold calling and doing it manually. But, that's a hot market in that area. That's literally beautiful homes, nice area, neighborhoods, no double yellow lines, does have an HOA. So you got to ask the seller on how much do you pay a month, how much do you pay annually for the HOA, so the hedge fund or your cash buyer can be able to assess on, okay, this is how much it's pretty much going to be. This is pretty much how much they're going to tax me on. And everything has to be organized for your cash buyer. So the pictures, the neighborhood, the repair estimates. So you just look at those neighborhoods specifically and just blitz the area. Blitz the area. And what you do is you have other people that's in the area as either bird doggers or someone that helps on the services on providing pictures, providing either market neighborhood analysis, which that's what you need. So I'm gonna share my screen again, and we're gonna look at this beautiful neighborhood, this 16215 Greenport Lane is beautiful, and that is a specific property that has, I believe, out of state. Pardon me if I didn't forgot already, but yes, out of state. Owner is renting it, lives in Fontana. Mr. Rodriguez, pretty much provide Mr. Rodriguez a cash offer of 180 and try to fork it off to a cash buyer to 220. But we got to get a comps that say 310. So we got to look at the comparables. But even they're selling it. And is it still on the market? It's still active. It's been in the market for 33 days already. So they want 199. Well, they want 200,000. 175 cash offer, 21 and 28 day close. But I gotta write down this neighborhood because this is a good neighborhood to run comps in. But this is what they want specifically, 200,000. Wow. But yes, 16, 21, 9, Green, Port Lane, Houston, Texas, 77084. Comps. ARV, that's the after repair value. A lot of people say, what is ARV? What is ARV? I mean, after repair value, after full renovation cost. So this is on the market. Has an HOA. Owner's renting this bad boy out. Owned it 16 years. It's in Harris County. So you got the school tax. I believe that there's a school tax that's built in on the property tax. So let's see, 3.2. So it's in the range of what the hedge fund wants. It's beyond 800 square feet. It doesn't have a whole bunch of acreage, and it's built in 04. 200,000. Fresh paint, new carpet. Property is fenced backyard, and the floor plan includes a study nook. A study nook upstairs. Okay, so it is a townhouse condo. Ooh, so you would have to send that to Luis Padilla. Luis Padilla, he takes townhouses. The hedge fund wants more of a residential home setting. But it looks so good that really, like, let's look at the neighborhood one time. Like, the neighborhood looks clean, where if they would have just pulled it up and they would see the surrounding houses, that everything seems to be very on the neat side. So 61, 115 Morning Shire. Run comps on this area. Morningshire Lane. Is that for the whole structure or just a condo unit? Really, that bad boy was a condo. The whole thing, the whole house. So this right here, this one right here. Yeah, that's really 200,000 that they're trying to sell. So Mr. Rodriguez and his wife has been selling this, and it's been in the market since October 2nd. So these areas is very clean, very clean. The HOA got them cutting their grass. They don't look like Bruce Willis's grass, because Bruce Willis's grass in Beverly Hills look atrocious. Where if you see the bus of them showing all the celebrity houses, his grass is gonna look jacked up. Whoopi Goldberg's gate got touched down a couple of months ago. That was funny. 1611-8 Market Garden Lane. Run comps on that. So I'm gonna have researchers to research this specifically. Hold on, let me turn the lane. 1618 Market Garden Lane. So pretty much this is a nice little neighborhood, man. $6146 Langham Mist Lane. 6146 Langham Mist Lane. Okay, this is a beautiful little mini park setting. This is definitely a plus. So the hedge fund would definitely rock with it. Hedge fund would definitely rock with it. It's very clean, but you got to tell the hedge fund, one, that it is a townhouse, but it looks more residential. One, it doesn't have no double lines. Two, it's 3 2-bedroom. 4, it's built in 2004, so it's not a situation where it's old, dilapidated housing. And 5, from the outside, it didn't look like it needed repairs. Now the inside would be a different story. And then when you do have your inspection people, either from Cash Now Homes LLC or the hedge fund or whoever that I connect you guys with, pretty much you just gotta run solid comps and just get a good understanding. Pretty solid considering on the owner could be leasing 2-car upstairs downstairs unit. Yes. Matter of fact, let's look at something real quick to see how much is the rents. So it has central airs, drapes and curtains. They mentioned that. Okay, so they say that the monthly rent is $1,600. Now, if they rent out each bedroom for like $40 a night Airbnb, I'm gonna have to type that up. $40 times 3 times 30, that would be $3,600 a month. With Airbnb, they can literally double this number when it's on the opportunity bar. They can literally get this, preferably. And when I mean preferably, it's really on the strength of you understanding how to be able to gauge what everybody else is doing. Because $40 a night is a light, to be honest. This can be $70 a night. You can just add on the description that it's a safe, nice neighborhood. It looks safe. I'm just going to say that it looks safe. You know, HOAs tend to have their own security team. Their off-duty sheriff's deputy posted up somewhere. Okay, so these are the mailboxes. White people around. Walking his dog. This is a nice little setting. The funny part about it is this is like one roundabout. One long ass roundabout, but you got a stop sign. Where is the speed limit? Because the speed limit has to be around 35. That's another thing that the hedge fund was telling me about. It needs to be 35 speed limit. But yeah, this is pretty much the neighborhood. Pretty much did a whole little 360 around it. Oh shit, I didn't even share my screen. Hold on. Damn, I feel stupid. I feel really stupid. I fucked up. Okay, let me do something really quick. Oh wow, I messed up. I was supposed to share my screen. I feel so stupid. I feel really dumb. Yeah, looking at the school rankings as well is definitely important because, you know, people care about, of course, the school ranking, but yes. So this, so yes, we got all of these houses like neat. So they're ranging around 230, 240. Sally Path Lane, another research area that y'all need to focus on. I'm trying to figure out where would the HOAs would have their meetings at? That's another thing that they told me about. On look at any type of potential, I don't know, not a leasing office, but somewhere where I guess the head of the HOA can have a meeting where everybody pretty much gets all dressed up and be able to talk to these people. And also, when is the meeting as well? Because HOAs, they are hell bent about a lot of Airbnbs, but people are still Airbnbing. People are really, people don't care. They just try to make it very discreet, where they're doing a lot of screening to make sure that the HOA doesn't trip. Because as you can see, neighborhood is very neat, closed circuit, manicured, everything lit. Like this is Lily's a dream of a neighborhood. This is so beautiful. Yeah, it can definitely market decently for families. Okay, Village Briar. So pretty much inside the neighborhood. Vacants, liens. Try to find any vacants, liens in this area. HOA problems. Any type of necessary HOA problems, because this is an HOA type neighborhood. only why I'm doing this is because we can see what everything is in a well choreographed pitch. So let's look at some more leans. Matter of fact, let's go to New York. Let's go to New York because I got Southerners and I got New Yorkers. It seems like nobody's not in the West Coast with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this, add to my list. Okay. New York. So what we do is we go to Brooklyn. Find tired landlords and offer them cash offer deals. Now they have higher equities, so this can be a bigger payout. Well, this is definitely gonna be a bigger payout. Wow, there's a lot of pre-foreclosures in the market. And Jesus, the liens, the vacants. What is happening in New York? A duplex. They got the dues for $1 million. Wow. Okay, I want something nearby JFK Airport. Or to try to be the closest to JFK Airport. Oh, damn. Don't tell me this is it. They're not getting $609,000. They are not getting that amount. I would offer 375 and a 28-day close, 415, but not 68, not 608. But yeah, that is okay. So this is 743 Georgia Avenue. Okay, 743 Georgia Ave, Brooklyn, NYC. So let's go across the way though. Where is everything leading us to? Wow, I've actually seen this on a TikTok, and don't ask me how I wound up mysteriously going on TikTok, but I've literally seen this being played out as some type of comedy spoof in this area. Something about the graffiti makes me remember everything in a city. Okay. So what you do is you leverage the skip tracing tools to be able to scan on the cash buyers, one, to send them these deals. Because really, tired landlords is the most motivated sellers in New York. 490 Hedgeman Ave. I'll write this down. 490 Hedgeman Ave. And this is definitely going to Luis because the hedge funds don't like this double line setting. They don't like this double line setting here. The train stops and schedules in Brooklyn are more sparse than other places. Huh. Gotcha. Gotcha. What school is this? Did it show us the school? Can I zoom in on the school? So 1040 Rockaway Ave. Okay. Because I like to see specific details around the area. Okay, 74 Malta Street. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. How much is this building? I probably can't get that address specifically, but I'll try to see if I can get 64 Malta Street and see how much that building is. Okay. Damn. Didn't mean to happen like that. Okay. If this only would let me load. Damn. I don't know why it doesn't let me load on time. But 64 Malta Street, I'm gonna have to write that down and just research it and get on the back end on a follow up to keep everything. Now, what is this specifically? Is this a I don't know if this is a fourplex, a quad. That's why I got to do more research in this area. Now let's go 2 more blocks. Get a good scanning. This is why I need a New Yorker on the show that to be on the panel with me as we speak, because literally they can give me a few pointers. Because I look at these buildings and I don't see 700,000. I see 400,000 on each building. But that's where you got to find who got the liens. Because it seems like people with liens is more motivated to sell because they got that interest that's eating them up every month. Okay. So pretty much that is Malta. Okay, so I'm going to look at 2 more areas and I might go and take me a nap or something. Just up, just to be up. I got straight insomnia, so really when I got insomnia like this, I just like to analyze deals, potential deals, neighborhoods, document certain stuff so it can help all of my team members to pretty much know what is needed when it comes to either dealing with certain specific type of cash buyers, people that are investors, because really that's the only thing you're doing is getting it at a good entry price so you can profit and your cash buyer can profit as well. But the hedge funds, they're buy and hold people, so they look at rents. So they look at gross yields, they look at cap rates, they look at Zillow's estimates, where your fix and flipper construction builder is pretty much going to ask you the question on how much does it need in repairs. So they're reliant on either you being somewhat familiar of repairs or you getting someone on your team, no matter if you're providing equity to somebody that either a construction builder, somebody that's in construction, somebody that is halfway familiar with estimating repairs, knowing how to do the square per foot, how much per square foot that it would take for building cost. So say with building costs $80 per square foot times 1,500, that would leave a estimated repairs of 123,000. So pretty much the square foot, dollar per square foot times the actual total square footage usually could give you a range on repairs. But you always need to consult with a construction builder when it comes to that, because that helps you sell the deal quicker. That literally helps you to sell the deal quicker, where you can do the due diligence for your cash buyer, where they can either trust you or trust but verify type of model. And if you can be able to make sure that you're not going under, so the buyer that's coming in to buy the contract for you, you're not going under the repair costs. You can literally be either in the ballpark range. That's why you get another opinion. But you got to somewhat walk with them to be able to get everything down in a very suitable and digestible manner, because you can't have it where too many open holes or missing links. So repairs in the area is definitely needed. Estimates of repairs. Of repairs, of rehab and labor. Of rehab as well as labor cost. As labor costs as well needs to be encountered, needs to be included. that helps you understand that, okay, if there is repairs that's 123,000, you deduct that on their asking price of 650, because it seems like everything goes for 650. So if they ask for 650, there's 125,000 repairs. You're gonna have to beat them down to 526. So that's 526,000 or 500,000 even to give you enough spread so you can assign it to your cash buyer. And what you do is, let me share my screen once again. You give them comps in the area. So pretty much you would do your Google Map research, give them all of the necessary comps to see how much is any of these buildings that are similar that's in the neighborhood, like in a block to block radius. So we are looking at those. This is a tight area. Everything is so narrow. Okay. New Lots Ave. That is funny. So you would see with New Lots Ave, you would have to at least run comps in 2 properties in this area. You can look at the public records on PropStream or ListREI. They call it listrei.com. So PropStream, see if you can find these neighborhoods and addresses. If you can't, what you do is, and this is the old-fashioned way, is look at the public records, look at Zillow listings, and try to gauge at least some comps, at least in this neighborhood that has a duplex, the do's, the tries, and the quads, because everything is mixed use. Okay, so this is where the eatery is at. Deli. So everything is mixed use here. Everything is like mixed use. Everything is pretty much commercial. So what you do with the commercial is you go on really construction journal. So I'm gonna put that down, construction journal.com to find area builders to send deals and contracts. So I'm gonna type that in the chat so people can understand the method to my madness. So any construction that you see here, you research, find any type of builders in this neighborhood, lock up some contracts, because if you can find any vacant, something that looks abandoned, something that looks absolutely run down, that's something to take advantage on. So let's look at this area here. So we went the whole block. So we went from literally Georgia Avenue, Hedgeman, Malta, all throughout the way to be able to see that, okay, it's mixed use. They want 600,000 for the original property. That's right here. Let me go to the original property. They want 609. 475, 510. That would be my price range around this area. So scanning the area for any visual appealing or vacant, dilapidated, abandoned properties. Skip, trace the address, then cold call them with a cash offer and a quick close, 21 to 28 days with cash now. Homes LLC. Bingo. So I gave you the strategy on all behind this for the people that are just coming in or looking at the replay. You guys can see on what we did. And this is in the Brooklyn area. So this is Brooklyn area. So the comps, the 609, we went over the block. So let's see what else is in New York. Let's see what else is in New York. But yep, 609. There's a lot. I mean, a lot of properties that are. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're trying to plan to do with all these people that are just leaving like that, man. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is Queens Village. Okay. So Queens Village. NYC. 177 MLSs, 163 pre-foreclosed. These are the vacants. So let's see what's the addresses, then we can look at those neighborhoods as well. Oh no. This person here might be motivated though. Oh, sorry about that. This person might be motivated. Offer him 520,000. So let me write that down. 1123 5207 F Street, Queens Village. It's a duplex. He barely has equity. Hold on. Oh wow. Yeah, 400,000, 375 Really, it should be 375, but he has it on the MLS, so it's a Chinese person. So he sold it. Wow, it took. Yo, wait a minute. He was actually willing. He actually got this thing off for 700,000. So I'm gonna use this as a comp. So it's been sold already. If this sold for 700,000, then I need to find another piece of shit in this area to be able to find it for 500,000. I need to find a 500K seller, meaning that I need to find a seller that's willing to accept 500,000. So this is this Chinese investor right here. Let's snoop around. Let's see how much is his net worth. Oh, he just only has one listed property. Okay, so he's smart. So he didn't put a whole bunch of properties on his name. That's crazy. He actually got it sold for 700,000. That is funny. I'm shocked. I am merely shocked on how this got sold for 700,000. So let's see what's in this neighborhood. Do some research, some market research. I am very shocked that that thing actually got sold for 700,000. Okay, so it's nearby Light and Sound Rentals NYC, Tire Shop, Articles Kitchen, First Faith Baptist Church. Got you. Got you. Now I pretty much. $695,000. I need to find a seller, somebody in this neighborhood that wants to sell for 500,000 that has some liens, some encumbrances, somebody that's about to lose their job, something. Provide them a cash offer. So these is pretty much the neighborhood areas. Okay, so they all got that look. All of them got this identical, I don't know, communist style type of look. Okay, so Queens Village area. definitely need to see if there's any liquor stores or laundromats in this area that is for sale as well. That's the deli, grocery. Francis Lewis Boulevard. What are these buildings right here? Okay. Damn. Okay. Hold on. Let me keep going down this area. So let me do this. Okay, so let me get this Ford Francis. Damn, I can't get Francis Lewis. Ugh. I'm gonna need some zip codes from Queens Village, so let me do this real quick. Let me get on my phone and research Queens Village. Okay, so 11427. So that's how I'm gonna have to play it from now on, based by zip code. Federal tax lane. 88. Okay, so 88. 38. Vanderveer. Vanderveer. Vanderveer Street. We got this on the list. Okay, it's on pre-foreclosure. Okay, it's on its pre-foreclosure. July. Deutsche Bank. Wow. I didn't even know Deutsche Bank even did this type of stuff. Okay, so the comps is 615. This completely crashed and crumbled. 27,000. So let me write down these comps. 72 properties. $615 area comp. And this can be a motivating factor. If it takes 166 days to sell something in the market, then your cash buyer advantage opportunity can be of 21 to 28 days. You can save all that time. You can save that time dealing with us. So I wrote that down specifically. So let me research and read. Okay. So you got to contact their attorney. Okay, so you contact their attorney. So let's see what they got it listed on MLS. Wow, 300,000. And it failed. So this is an opportunity to take advantage on. So 300K failed MLS. MLS failed. 275 cash offer. And you assign that bad boy to your cash buyer. So you get on with the seller. Tell them that you can provide 275 quick close of 21 to 28 days, business days at that. So it'll be 40 days in total to get this property out their hands because the comps is strong. 615. You see 615 right there. It takes 166 days, but you can provide a quick close for them at 275. So their property details. That's the name of the owner. Skip trace, find them. That's their excess value. Market value 624. Property taxes 3,000. So I wrote this down. They went 300,000, no problem. You also find nearby listings as well. So find nearby situations as well. So you see there's a lot of pre-foreclosures in this area. There's a lot of pre-foreclosures. 93, 44 liens, 42 vacants, bankruptcies, divorces. Let's see what the investors are getting this for. So the investors get it for $438 and flip it for $688. That's actually a monster killing in this neighborhood. Matter of fact, I need to put this on a priority list. Then we're gonna Google search the neighborhood. 8838 Vander. This is a steal. because they're interested in selling it. Just got to contact the lawyer. The lawyer's address is there. So Vanderveer Street. The investors get it for 438. They flip it for 688. So that's pretty much the investor comps in this area. So they get it for 438 and they make a net profit of $250,000 on the flip. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Flip amount. So I'm writing this down so I can research and skip trace this to the team and also analyze this neighborhood, because don't just get comfortable with one deal in the neighborhood. Try to find if you can get everybody in this lien list. Not bank owned necessarily, but vacant liens. Anybody that's free and clear, that's absentee in the area as well. So let's do this real quick. Search the neighborhood. Vanderveer Street. Okay, so it's in Jamaica, Queens. Gotcha. Let me put this in perspective. Jamaica, Queens. Eddie Joseph, Windsor Park Rehab and Facility. So the C contract, say if you had a way to get another deal similar to this. Area has it where 688 is the flip amount. The person had a failed MLS for 300,000. That gives you enough room and opportunity for you to take advantage on in this Vanderveer Street. So let me do this real quick. Gotcha. So this is what's in this neighborhood. So look like a good little neighborhood right here. Okay. Grass cut. That's a very important thing. The grass is cut here in this area. So the comps in this area is 688. So let me type that in the chat. Area comps of Vander Veer is 650 to 685K. So let's go back on PropStream. So let's dig deep in them lean details. Federal tax lien, 11,000. Second lien, 13,000. Third lien, 13,000. Fourth lien, 11. Fifth lien, 3,000. The liens just keep piling, don't they? Okay. Where's the lawyer's information again? I was supposed to write that down. This is the market value, the land value being assessed. So this is all assessed 2020. So that was 2020 year. New York City Department of Education, that is the school district for all the people that needs to know that sort of type of stuff. But I need to find the details of that lawyer again. Then I can go on to the next property. Deutsche Bank. Okay, there you go. There we go. There we go. The trustee attorney. (516) 218 7675. That's the phone. Contact. Provide 300. Well, 285. Didn't work our way up to 300. 285. Offer 30-day close. Match a cash liquid. I mean cash liquid. So cash liquid, cash buyer, or what they would call as an end buyer, plus earnest money, deposit ready. Deposit ready. Send that to the title company with the contracts. Get it for 285. Can flip it potentially for a good estimated amount. So Robertson. So this is definitely German because Deutsche Bank plus their attorney Robertson and Schultz, Schnei, Kane, and partner. So that's the case number. List pendants. Let's look at the comps in the area because this is 615. Seller wants 300. So you know what that means. It's a good flip. So that's 650 to 685 is the comps. So let's find some more liens. Pardon me. Let's find some more liens. So the rents go for 2,600. That's actually good for the fix and flippers to know. Okay, so what is this duplex doing? $92.42. Damn. I got you. 880. Alina 15,000. Owner occupied, so it's renting. So there must be mostly single families in this neighborhood to make the comps go down like that. Okay. 2004 was the judgment entry. Tax info. So the property taxes went down 26% compared to 2020 in 2019 and 2018. So it's actually lower. So it's actually the lowest it's been since, I guess, on record since 2013. So their property taxes has been the lowest since 2012 range. I don't know what's happening there. But skip trace, you already know the method. Skip trace, try to find who owns this area building. So 212 Place. Okay. $92.42. 12th place. 92. So these are the comps in the surrounding area. So this is 90-20. 12th place. This was sold in 2019. That's how much it was last sold for. The rents. So I'm gonna write that down for reference sake. $32.75 a month. Area. So let's go back to the street. partial match. Okay, so okay, so this is a nearby area. It's the nearby area. So it's ranging around this neighborhood. So literally the comps. Okay. Comps say 489. So I would range this. Can't do 880. 710. 710 cash offer. See if that would work. So that would be my first offer. Then try to find cash buyers that buys buildings up to $1 million, because cash buyers all come in different pocketbook ranges. Pardon me, pocketbook ranges. So everything has to be very defined specifics to be able to get everybody that wants it in this range or buys in this range or comfortable buying in that range, they can. So I am your host, Real Deal Financial. I will be back later on. Gotta give me a nap. My eyes is tired. My eyes are starting to get heavy. But for anybody that wants to donate, it's definitely not mandatory. But my Cash App is $ Mr. Perfect 23G. My email is creditbuilder475@gmail.com. That's creditbuilder475@gmail.com. For anybody who needs to get in contact with me when it comes to either me sending you deals or me helping you when it comes to getting certain commissions as well, I can be able to help you, and we can pretty much network like that. So my email is creditbuilder475@gmail.com. For anybody who wants to donate, $ Mr. Perfect 23G. I'll be back in a couple of hours so we can analyze some more markets. But this is pretty much just me just doing some market analysis real quick for everybody to be able to get the hang of what I'm doing and what's the process of me doing it in real time. So I wish everybody nothing but respect and love. I'll be back. Definitely make sure that you come back, and please like the video. I'm out.